Hey, Mr. Templeton, are you there? Are you awake? Come on
I
in.
am now. What's
Hey,
up?
well, I wanted to welcome you to second grade and starting to teach. And I want to welcome the second grade Spuro students to math class. You know, Mr. Templeton, numbers are so exciting and there's so many different things to think about numbers. So right now, can I get you and the kids to start thinking, I want to think about numbers a little bit. Can you do that, Mr. Templeton and kids?
Numbers sort of sound boring.
Oh, well, let's start off then. How about that? I got something to show you that relates and deals with numbers. You want to look at it?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to show you this and you tell me what you think it is.
It's a stick.
It is a stick. But remember, I said we're going to be talking about numbers. Anything else you notice about this that might relate to numbers, Mr. Templeton?
Well, you have four little, looks like cuts on the stick.
Exactly. I want this tally stick. Did you hear the word tally?
You did.
I bet the kids know that word tally. Yeah, this is a tally stick. And on each there's a mark, 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Tally marks.
yeah, 4 tally marks. And so this tally stick represents 4. It's another way to write 4.
Huh. Well, okay. Two can play at that game.
Okay.
I'm going to show you one now, okay?
All right.
What is this? Get my computer, go right there. What's that?
Well, different stones. I see stones. They're different colors. They're different things about the stones.
Well, they are stones, but that's not what I meant. Want to see it again?
Yeah, I need to look at it again. Think about that a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, 1 stone, 2 stones, 3 stones, 4. You want that to represent the number 4. 4 stones. You're saying those mean 4.
yeah. And what's different is that all your little notches were exactly the same, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes, different colors. But it's
So you can decide that those 4 stones means 4. I can decide that's 4, so we can show 4 different ways.
we can.
Hey, I got another one. Now that we got this going,
Yeah.
I'll bet you can make an inference or a guess what this means.
Well, I'm not going to fall for just calling it a string anymore.
Oh, good.
It's 4.
Yeah, this is a counting string. I have 4 knots on there, so I could show 4 like that, Mr. Templeton.
Well, you know, all of these things, I think these are called quantities. You know, 4 marks, 4 knots, 4 stones. And, you know, if you had that stick and you had a really big number, it would still be the same stick. It'd be lighter because each time you cut, it would be lighter. And if it was a string and each time you tied a knot, it'd still weigh the same. But poor me, if I have to keep on adding another stone to my pockets, well, I might lose my pants.
What if you had to have 100 stones and you had to carry around? That would be so, well, what if you had 1,000 stones?
It'd take me forever to get anywhere.
You'd need a wheelbarrow just to show a number.
Well, what can we do about that then?
Hey, I want to show you something, Mr. Templeton.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I'm ready. You're
Kids,
right.
are
I
you
got all
ready?
excited now.
Okay, yeah, that's why numbers are so cool. I want you to think about it. I'm going to show you something here. Let me see. And I'm wondering if you'll know what this is.
Oh yeah, it's a 4.
Well, let me see. Okay, we had 4 marks on the stick. We had 4 stones. We had 4 knots. So this must be 1 line, 2 lines, 3. there's only 3 lines there. Well, maybe if I change it. Well, wow, the 4 became a chair, Mr. Templeton.
Well, that's silly. It can't be a chair can't be a 4.
No. Well, how's this a 4 then, Mr. Templeton?
I guess I don't know.
Weird. Numbers are mysterious, Mr. Templeton.
You know what they are, Mr. Janssen? They're symbols, aren't they?
They're symbols. They're symbols that we decide, we agree on what they mean.
So it actually could have been a drawing that looked like a chair that stood for a 4?
Yeah, did they go like, oh, okay, this squiggly line here means 4. And so they said, Mr. Templeton, so they said every time you see that symbol, you think of something like that, 4.
All right, well, I have a challenge for you.
Oh, wow. I love challenges,
Well, you're right.
especially in math. Okay.
Erase your board because you're going to need it.
Okay, hold on. I want to be ready, Mr. Templeton.
And I got
Okay.
mine too. I have a board and a marker ready. So whoever wins this rock, paper, scissors gets to decide what to do. Got it?
Okay, and I'm a really good sport. If I lose, I will be just fine.
You will.
Yeah.
Ready? We're going to do rock, paper, scissors. Okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
I lost, but that's fine.
Here's what you have to do. You cannot use this 4, and you can't use the chair. You need to make another symbol to stand for the quantity of 4.
This is my thinking look, Mr. Templeton.
Let's see your drawing look.
Oh, I have a thought. I'm going to draw it right now, and I'll show you in a second. Can you stand by, Mr. Templeton?
I can. I'm very patient.
Okay. And that you are. Okay. This symbol makes me think of 4. Okay. And I'm going to show you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ah, coffee cup?
It is a coffee cup. Why do you think that means 4 to me, Mr. Templeton? Today it does, Mr. Templeton. Today this means 4 to me.
Well, for as excited as you sound, maybe you had 4 cups of coffee.
I did have 4 cups of coffee, Mr. Templeton, and that is why maybe I'm a little excited or a little wound up. But Mr. Templeton, I had 4 cups of coffee, so when I looked at this cup, or you told me to think of drawing a symbol that represented the quantity of 4, I drew a coffee cup because it makes me think of 4. Now, I did not draw 4 coffee cups.
No, you didn't.
I just drew 1 because that 1 coffee cup makes me think of the quantity 4.
I'll bet your students and my students and Mrs. Kuhlman's students and Mr. Mullen's students and Mr. Bray's students could do the same thing. I bet they could draw a symbol of their own to be a 4.
They could make a symbol just like I made a coffee cup that makes me think of 4. So they could think of a symbol that makes them think of 4, or something that makes them want to think of 4. I don't know.
You know, I'll bet there are some kids who are going to get so excited about it that they would want to take an extra challenge step and make a symbol for any number less than 10. They don't have to, but I'll bet some of them will.
You mean symbols different than the ones we're used to?
Oh yeah.
Like I wouldn't, if I wanted to show 9, I'm not going to show our regular, how we all agree that's 9. You have to come up with a different symbol.
That's right. Creative. Drawing.
Cool. Love it.
All right.
Hey, I got an idea. How about
we're almost done, so make it quick.
Okay, how about if the kids, we'll share some of them sometimes. What are your thoughts, Mr. Templeton?
I think they should load it up on Seesaw, and then tomorrow, who knows, maybe we'll end up using some of those symbols in our broadcast.
Oh, cool. So they need to go to Seesaw and draw some symbols, Mr. Templeton, that represent the number 4 or numbers up to 10?
Yep, that's all they have to do.
Well, that sounds kind of fun. Is this math?
It is math, and it's art, and it's history. And tomorrow, boys and girls, you're going to find out how it's history too.
Love it. Thank you, Mr. Templeton and kids.
You're welcome. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.